is a potential short trade setup for NWL brands. We have a symmetrical triangle right here off the weekly, each candle representing a week here. And I believe a solid break below that 2152 on the daily, if not hourly or 2 hourly candle, ought to issue a potential sell signal. We've got negative divergences building here up on the weekly, as well as a potential crossover here on the oscillator and MACD. Pretty gaping looking construct, and we'll see if that sort of plays out. But when we zoom in on the daily here, each candle representing a day, we've got a gap here. We've got a potential really bad looking falling three method looking pattern where you got your rejection up, didn't even make that third green, but it got rejected pretty fiercely off that continuation candle. And we gap, it's been nothing but red days since the last, really for the whole past week. We've got this gap here, and I believe a solid break of that 2152 ought to issue a wave of selling. We have negative and bearish divergences that have continued to develop on all three indicators since beginning of the year 2021 of last year in January here. We've already got crossovers in the MACD and oscillators already piercing through its zero line. We could potentially have a bounce, maybe up to these gaps, which would offer objective entry shorts as well. These are resistance levels. We'll probably have the 50-day, 200-day, starting to coincide with the top of the gap as well, which would start off and really you could set some stops up above. But that would be an objective entry short. If not, a break below that 2152 level would issue a sell signal, in my opinion. And there's anything's possible. Maybe we don't get it, and we could rally another 20% up above. We'd have those stops go off if we get rejected off the objective entry short up at the top of the gap, and that would be also an objective entry short around that 25 level, 2560-ish level. And we'll see if we even get there. But a break below that 2152 ought to issue a wave of selling, in my opinion, and these would be my targets here. My first target would be good for a 2.48% drop, 1981 for a 7.1% drop. Things get real bad, 1833 for a close to 14% drop. And when you sort of zoom out here on this daily chart, we've really got this head and shoulder looking top here, and I think it could definitely play out. We've already got a crossover. We've got a death cross with the 50-day moving average piercing through the 200-day moving average, and I believe a break below that 2152 and markets will smell blood.